I was very proud that we have world-class facilities in Kenya. I was also very happy that CCI is expanding from the facility they have where they are hiring already 5,000 Kenyans. They have told me that this facility will hire an additional 5,000 Kenyans. And in fact, to his own words, that they want to triple their workforce in the short term. And the single motivation CCI has for doing all that is the quality of our human capital. It is not the size or the shape of the building. It is not how good the computers are. It is how good our human capital is. And we proudly want to share with the rest of the world, with many companies who are looking for good quality workers. We are happy to share our human capital with them. And we are proactively working towards making it easier, making it possible, and making it profitable for companies to work with Kenya in that space. I commend CCI for establishing this ultra-modern, thoughtfully designed, and deliberately efficient contact center, which will serve global clients and benefit both Kenya, your company, and the companies you serve globally. I'm very happy to see AT&T here. I'm very happy to see JetBlue. These are companies, multinational companies in America and in other countries. CCI have just told me they work with 80 different companies in different parts of the world. And I'm very happy that in this room we have men and women from different parts of the world who want to see what Kenya can offer. I want to tell you that if you're looking for human capital that is professional, that is dedicated, that serves with integrity, look no further. You will find it in Kenya. And we pride ourselves that aside from the horticulture and tea and coffee and many other exports that we have as a country, the single most important asset and export that Kenya has is its human capital. And we continue to refine, we continue to skill, we continue to tool that human capital so that it keeps to the highest standard possible. We are also updating our fiscal and non-fiscal incentives to keep pace with technological advancement, making Kenya an even more attractive destination for investment. As Ambassador Meg did say, last year we sat down with industry, and when industry suggested to us that there are some fiscal incentives and interventions that are necessary by government, we went along with them because we listen and we understand that for us to succeed, there must be a partnership between the public and the private sector. And legislation, regulation must be sensitive to us being able to support the private sector to create opportunities, to create jobs, and to provide opportunities for young people in Kenya to work. The young people that are working on the computers behind us here are among the ones I have been telling Kenyans, tutafinya computer? Eh? Tunafinya computer? Dola unaweka kwa mfuko. This is exactly what it is. And I know there was a Taptengele situation somewhere. This is what it is. You know, many people, as was said here by Governor Wamatangi, many people were wondering, what is this we are talking about, the digital space, and working with all the infrastructure we are trying to put in place. The single most and urgent challenge we have as a nation is millions of young people out of school, out of college, out of university, and they don't have an opportunity to work. And especially when they are hardworking, professional, efficient people of integrity. It weighs very heavily on me when you see thousands, hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of young people who, with talent, with energy, with knowledge, with skills, and yet they lack an opportunity to deploy those skills for the growth of our economy and for making their lives better. These opportunities mean a lot to me and to the people of Kenya. And that is why we must work consistently and persistently until we explore the full potential that this space has to offer. And as we have heard here, the space around BPO is big. And therefore, as Kenya, armed with our human capital, that space we must take advantage. And I will work with all the sectors to make sure that we unlock the potential in that space and we create opportunities for millions of young people, very hardworking people in Kenya. I commend CCI for establishing this great building here, and again, for leading the way in not just doing what they are doing, but in encouraging other companies to come along and share with us the opportunities that exist. One of the 5 pillars of this administration is that digital economy. We have committed to not only expand fiber optic footprint in Kenya by an extra 100,000 kilometers. In fact, our ICT hub infrastructure is meant to go all the way to every ward in Kenya. Our goal is to enable at least 1 million digital workers over the next 5 years, supported by investment in infrastructure such as natural broadband and digital hubs. And additionally, we are focusing on green energy, regulatory reforms, and data governance to enhance the investment climate. To further promote growth, we are updating legal frameworks, establishing BPO standards, and enhancing incentives to reflect our technological advancement. These efforts position Kenya as an ideal destination for global business services, and I encourage more investors to explore opportunities here, especially in our special economic zones. And if you want reference, the CEO of CCI is here as a point of reference.